New riff on, old story, basically. Nicholas Hoult as Jack, Alan Thompson as Princess Isabella, Ewan McGregor is the handsome soldier Elmont, Stanley Tucci is the double-crossing Roderick, who climbs the beanstalk, apparently to recover the princess, but in fact to become king of the giants. Here's a clip.
On your feet, General. Prisoners of Gantua.
Well done, Roderick. Have them release us at once.
Up. I'm talking to giants at the moment. By the way, darling, wedding's off. So, prisoners of Gantua, I bring you the gift of freedom. Tonight we feast, but tomorrow you shall return below with me as your new king. First, we will take the kingdom of Cloister and then her neighbors. And in time, we will test this Viking myth of an even greater land across the sea.
Roderick, are you mad?
Yes. It seems the power's gone directly to my head.
You traitorous bastard!
Yeah.
As I was saying, gather your armor, sharpen your swords, and prepare for battle. Everyone, we attack at dawn.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm going to attack at dawn.
So I think the problem is that when you see Brian saying Chris McQuarrie's name, you start to think that this, is going to have substance. It's going to be an interesting, revisionist take. It's going to reboot. It's going to do something interesting with the old story. And at one point, I'm looking at the facts and going, oh, well, all the giants speaking in Irish accents. The whole thing is set in Albion. It's all about retrieving a crown, the ownership of the crown. There's a political something. And then you watch and you go, actually, no, it's not. It is very empty. But as empty experiences go, in the words of Woody Allen, it's one of the preferable ones. I mean, it's occasionally the CGI giants have the quality of the zombies from, the House of the Dead video game, and one of them owes more than a little bit to Gollum. It's 12A for moderate fantasy violence and threat, and I have to say the moderate fantasy violence and threat is the big selling point. If you go and see it in the cinema and you want moderate fantasy violence and threat, you need to be quite near the screen. It needs to be big. It needs to be loud. You need to go, wow, look at the size of that beanstalk. Blimey, look at those giants' feet treading and a crumbling and a smashing.
Is there a bugle coming shortly?
There is
fantasy bugle. Fantasy
exactly.
bugle is okay.
So it's, there isn't much substance. There isn't much of what you'd expect from those makers, but it is a film which does offer moderate fantasy violence and threat. That is its big selling point. I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed it in an empty, passing
Vacuous kind of way.
Vacuous kind of way.